Welcome to WTFisodes, episode 11. My name is Optimus Prime. I've reunited the spark to a vibrating cube in my butt. There isn't much time. Soon, Energon will be spraying from my body all over my own show. Did I share too much again?
You are tuning in to What the Episodes.
Hey, whoa.
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
Thanks, Mr. Prime. Thanks. Not exactly what we went over, but
yeah. But Optimus Prime, everybody.
Hey,
Optimus Prime, sexual Predicon.
Hey, episode 11. That's 1-1, bros.
That's right.
That's a lot.
Going through, let me see here, my paper notes.
Hey, what year is it?
What? So,
yeah, guess what we were talking about?
well, in the news. No, so soon, they just released the name for Transformers.
7, by the way.
Is it 7?
Yeah,
wow.
7.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Wow. Yeah. Transformers. Transformers. Rise of the Beasts. Right?
Jesus. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the name?
I think so.
I think Rise of the Beasts or Rise of the Beast. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the title. Which can only mean one thing.
What?
It's fucking Beast Wars, man.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah. Beast motherfucking Wars.
Beast Wars.
Yeah, dude. Hey, if you were a 90s kid, you would really remember the 3D adaptation of the show called Beast Wars.
Dude, the animation, dude. Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah.
Recently, it's bad.
It is really bad. Yeah. They barely had the technology to do that.
I remember being blown the fuck away.
Oh,
as a
yeah,
kid,
dude.
I was like, it looks so good. It looks so real.
Dude.
This is what it's fucking. It's so dope.
Yeah. I remember
It's so bad.
As a kid, I was watching Beast Wars and my uncle came in and was like, hey, you should record those for me. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll record them. I had fucking no clue how to record things off the TV. I was a kid, people.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a fond memory I have.
Of not doing,
Not
your
doing
uncle a
something else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, I really like that.
Yeah.
I really like that I didn't do that for him.
But yeah, dude,
Oh,
Beast
man.
Wars, I talked about it in the first episode, or was the second episode? I don't remember.
Whenever we talked about Transformers.
It was probably the first one because we talked
Was
about
it?
everything in the first one. No, maybe not.
I don't think so.
But yeah, Beast Wars was a badass series that really was dear to my heart as a kid. Yeah, I watched it every time it came on Fox. Was it some Fox?
Yeah, it's
Kids?
Fox Kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
So sick.
Fox Kids.
And then they ruined it with the weird, like when they went back to Cybertron. I don't remember. If you remember what it's
I have
called.
no idea what you're talking about.
There was another series that came after the Beast Wars saga.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
Is it recent?
No. It came out like right after they
Oh.
finished that series. It was another 3D series, and they they did this whole concept of like nature meets cybertronics, I guess.
Okay.
So like the new Optimus Primal was like more organic.
Huh.
They were like more organic Transformers. Yeah, it was really weird. They look stupid as hell, dude.
Man.
Yeah, so it was this whole
So it was
fight of like organic creatures and
he was Optimus Primal?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Because Optimus Primal was the new Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
And then, so they should have done another thing
No.
for theirs.
No.
It
They
should have
so
been
the whole
Optimus something
thing
else.
was like trying to leave that planet.
Okay.
And
Wait.
they did. They got back home, and the home was overrun
So
by
it was
Decepticons.
Primal? It was him still.
It was still
supposed to be the
Primal.
same guy
Yeah, it was still Primal.
from Beast Wars.
They went from
these fucking robots.
They went from Optimus being like this like crazy giant ship / vehicle. Like he fused with the spark of Optimus, the original Optimus.
Okay.
And then
that's why. And then he looked dumb after that.
They all crash landed back on Cybertron, and he woke up as like this organic ape.
What?
Yeah, it was weird.
Dude, that's bad.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Why would he not look more like Optimus Prime?
Yeah, no, he didn't. He looked like an ape. And
Primal,
if I could show you let me see. Let me show you a picture of him because it was bad.
What is this fucking show? That's so weird.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, let's talk about why we're talking about that. Well, we're talking about the new movie. But
and so
I'll pull up the picture in a little bit.
Because of the new movie, the name got dropped. They've said they're, we're getting Optimus Primal, Rat Trap, and Rhinox.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love Rhinox. I love all those characters.
I know. But
did they say anything about Cheetor?
I don't remember. But they have to. I mean, that's a very popular one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They have to have
He was
Cheetor.
like the Flash, man.
And so, but I'll tell you, Rhinox, the genius, the smart one, right? Those old school tropes of, especially with kids stuff, where one of them is the smart one, the brainy one. He's been described as a big, dumb, like bruiser type character now. So here's your stuff. You like this stuff, right?
No.
Right, nerds? No. Hopefully it's my people that give a shit. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I found the picture, and you want to see it?
I don't.
I'm going to show you anyway.
Yeah, I got to see this.
Yeah. That's Optimus Prime.
Okay, people. Imagine if the Transformers... What the? I don't even know how to describe this.
Yeah, it's like a weird amalgam of like bio-organic meets
It's an ape with armor, but his abs are on the outside of his body now. Like they're just like you see muscle.
Well, I will say
that is weird.
The new
dude.
Cheetor did look pretty cool. He looked like this. It was all right.
Yeah.
But like everyone else looked like garbage. Dude,
That's just what they look like all the time?
This is what Rat Trap looks like. And right in the middle.
What do they transform into?
Right?
That's Rat Trap?
That's Rat Trap. He looks dumb as hell. But it doesn't matter because you can't see it. And it just that's what it was called Beast Machines.
Oh.
Yeah. So they called that series Beast Machines. It was canon with the Beast Wars saga.
Right. So, and they just look like, and they do what?
Yeah.
They transform.
Yeah, they just
they like just stuff.
Yeah. So they can't
vehicles again. Like, what do they do?
They transform to the organic creatures.
From what?
From their
From their Beast Wars look?
I guess. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So they're like this weird amalgam of tech and bioorganics.
So I know. Yeah, I get the non-science that they were trying to say.
Yeah, they're like trying to do like opposite of like tech. What? Yeah, it's so stupid.
I know. Okay, so in the original, the Gen 1 stuff and Gen 2, whatever, the first whatever generations, they were robots that would transform into vehicles.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
And then Beast Wars is animals.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So they were robots that would transform into animals.
And the only reason why
to be the robots in disguise.
Yeah, the only reason why they picked animals was because they couldn't survive in their current forms on that planet, so they had to take over organic.
They had to scan stuff.
Yeah, they had to scan to survive.
But regardless, like they just whatever.
Yeah.
And then this new one,
Beast Machines.
They just
yeah, that's what that.
But you don't remember for sure. So their normal forms is that like what you just showed me? That's what they really look like.
That's when they transform.
Right?
They like transform into those weird.
Yeah, but that should be. But from what?
From their organic like ape or cheetah
from an ape.
Or like that.
Well, I know because it's kind of the opposite though, right? Because that should be that fucking abomination that you just showed me. That should be what they really look like, right? And then that
will transform into an animal to be in disguise.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was just the same animal. They just updated what the robot thing looked like. The robot form
kind of. Yeah.
looked like.
Into like abominations, essentially. They look garbage. Like
So
straight
it's
up.
like
they
what
went
if-
from looking badass to looking, why?
Well, because it went from like they looked like robots with like fur on the shoulders or something, you know, when they were in their robot form to, and then it would go from an animal into, I mean, we think of it as being like a car that turns into a robot, right? Because that's what,
that's what a
kind of our
Transformer does.
perspective.
Yeah.
But then like, or an animal that turns into a robot. But for story's sake, they are robots and they transform into a car. It's the opposite.
To be in disguise.
An animal to be in disguise. Robots in disguise. Yeah. And so these new ones, from our perspective, because it's the same perspective in this garbage thing you just showed me, where it's just they're normal forms, and then they can turn into animals though, just like before, to be in disguise. But what's happened now is that when they're in robot form, instead of it being a robot with a part that looked like a rhino horn, or a robot with fur on his shoulders or whatever, now they fucking they don't look like robots anymore.
No.
They just are like animals that turn into humanoid animals. Great. That's that's
bad.
what I think of when I think of Transformers. Is the Transformers franchise is these fucking humanoid animals. That's terrible.
That's
it flopped.
fucking terrible. It flopped, and I remember it.
I hope everyone lost their jobs, and I hope that they lost their homes.
And I hope
that they lost all but one of their cars, and they had to live in it with their fucking families, dude. Yeah, and then the wife was like, "Fuck this!" Got out of there, took the kids, and they lost everything, dude, because that sucks.
Well, you know what? If you ever like an underdog story, I mean, one of them was David Ayer.
Jesus Christ. The director, David Ayer, and then he made Training Day right after. So you're saying, so he kept sucking, but
he sucked his way to the top, all right?
Yeah, he did,
like figuratively and physically.
Yeah, I know. Jesus Christ. If you know what I mean. Because he came across, look, you suck on my dick, you suck on my balls, you touch my chode. Guess what? I'll get you a fucking movie to direct. You cocksucker, you motherfucker. Now get the fuck out of my office.
So I mean, this garbage that we've kind of just been talking about with Beast Wars. Off the news from the Transformers 7 movie, we watched the movie Bumblebee.
Yeah. So,
we never watched it until now. That came out in 2018.
Yeah. Well, dude, I don't know about you, but I was so fucking burnt out. Burnt out from this fucking Transformers series that I just did not give a fuck that there was a new movie coming out. Like,
I think a lot of people felt that way. Even though I know
they have hardcore fans of these Michael Bay movies, dude. They make $1 billion.
Yeah.
Like
in my bones, I was like, this looks good. When I saw the trailer, I was like, I kind of want to watch this. That's what I thought.
Okay.
It's maybe because of my fandom with Transformers.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Because I do love the Transformers. Even though I didn't even watch this movie until 3 years later.
I'm surprised. Because I know I kind of, I didn't really grow up with much Transformers. I know who they are, like I've said before. And, I watched Beast Wars when it was on, when I could, but I never saw the whole thing, never saw the ending, never saw, just random episodes, and was a fan, but never was way into it. I didn't know the fucking this other series, these beast machines you speak of,
I was hardcore about it.
But
loved it.
When the Beast Wars was our Transformers, because really, when people think of Transformers, they're thinking of the stuff 80s. That came out in the 80s, but we were born in the 80s. I don't remember anything from the 80s,
I can't watch
in
the original
90s,
series.
we had this shit. We had Beast Wars, and they are finally giving us that with the movies, and I pretty excited about it. I'm interested anyway.
I'm wondering how they're going to do this.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
wondering how they're going to do this because
What do you mean?
it's I mean, with how we don't know what's canon anymore. Like, right? Like, are the Michael Bay? Is this a Michael Bay movie? What is this?
No, I don't know because it's called Transformers, but I don't think that he's doing them anymore.
Good.
So, yeah, fuck him.
No more wikis or Mark Wahlbergs.
I hope so.
You know, I didn't really
John
mind.
Cena's
God damn it.
just as fucking bad.
John Cena is a terrible actor. He
Yeah,
is so bad, dude.
In my paper notes here.
Dude, he even has a quill pen. He has a quill pen using ink. What
I have
the
this
hell, dude?
John Cena. Let me find there. It's
I
on my
can't
notes.
believe you have it written down
here it
on
goes.
paper.
John Cena sucks. There you go. That's what it's written down.
Yeah.
Is he like? He's funny.
Yeah.
He's good. He's better in comedies.
Yeah.
I don't, dude. Okay, in this Bumblebee movie, he was not believable at all. He was like a fucking cartoon of a person, as were most characters in this movie. Anyway, sorry.
Wait,
especially the military people.
Where do we even want to start with this movie?
Okay, well,
where do we want to start? We want to start from the beginning?
The first scene,
where Optimus is like sprinting down.
Fucking terrible first scene. No, dude, I love
cool.
that shit on
That was
Cybertron.
badass.
Cybertron was the shit.
Dude,
that was so cool to see that.
That was straight up war on
And-
Cybertron, and it was sick.
Yeah, it was really nice to see them.
Yeah.
The last days of the war of and they're destroying their fucking planet and
Yeah, and
that was
Bumblebee's just
fucking
like
awesome. And then the
peacing out.
later on flashback that shows more and
yeah.
that was really cool. And then Optimus Prime, he actually looked like Optimus
Yeah,
Prime.
dude, straight
he had
up.
like the blue mask
Yeah.
and like
What the
holy
hell?
shit.
Why didn't he look like that always? Mm-hmm. I was so mad. Okay, I love Transformers, and I still like kind of like the first movie. All right, don't get me wrong. I still like the Transformers series.
Yeah. I kind
But
of like. Do you want? I like the first movie, dude.
That was my gripe.
Wait. Oh, never mind. Are you talking about the Michael Bay one?
Yeah. That was my gripe
That
with
first
the
one's
whole
good.
series that came out. I was like, why the fuck
Did they
do they look like this?
Why'd they overcomplicate?
Yeah, why did they
the
look like
Transformers?
this? Just make them look. It's
And do you know
easy.
what? Their logic on one level, it's like, oh, that makes sense because they have, it has all these parts. No, it doesn't make any fucking sense because they're not actually cars coming to life. They don't have all the screws and pistons and shit of a real car.
No.
They're a fucking robot that is superficially looking like a fucking thing. Although I have questions about that too that I'll get into later. But but why the fuck did they look so complicated and like barely, and like you got to put flames on Optimus Prime, right?
He's got to look edgy.
Bro, he's got to look badass. Like it doesn't make any goddamn sense.
No.
But here we are, what 7 movies in?
Yep.
And
Well, not yet. Well, I guess 7 movies if you count
6, I don't know.
Bumblebee.
Yeah, Bumblebee. So 7 movies in, and they finally look right.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, that's the thing too.
Jesus
Is like we
Christ.
don't even know where this movie. I mean, by the end of that movie, they kind of tie it into the beginning, kind of the first movie.
Yeah, but Optimus looks
exactly
not like
like
those,
what the hell is happening? That's I think that's the main thing that I had a gripe with.
I thought this was a reboot.
It kind of seemed like it, right? Yeah,
It was like a soft reboot.
yeah,
That's what I thought we were told this movie was supposed to be, though.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I think it's supposed to be
I
like.
literally did no ground research on this.
I'm pretty sure
whole
this
series.
is the reboot.
Is the new movie coming out part of that? Or is that
Well,
part of the...
I would imagine.
You know
That'd
what
be
I mean?
weird if they,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm really confused. If they're going to...
I'm 99% sure that this new movie is
Because in the last one...
kind of whatever the
Was it the
soft,
sixth? Which one was the
this-
sixth one?
It's not. It's this soft reboot bullshit.
What was the
I don't
last
know how many
Transformer?
fucking movies there's
No,
been.
no, was it... That was the one with
There's
Grimlock. Grimlock the
3
T-Rex.
There's 3 with...
And didn't
With-
Optimus ride him
There's
into the
3
sunset?
with LaBouffe. And there's...
3 with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, he has 3?
Is it 3?
I don't fucking know. He's got at least
I think
2.
it was 3. I don't, dude.
I'm pretty sure that this is the
I
sixth.
vaguely remember these
I'm
movies.
pretty sure that there's only 5 and that Mark Wahlberg's in 2 of them.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Dude, what if... So maybe... Do you know what, though? For all I know, the Bumblebee movie was the reboot. Like, and it's like Bumblebee is gonna... Like, that's its own thing. And then the ones that say Transformers are the Michael Bay universe. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. They never really made...
Okay, well... Who's directing this fucking movie?
Yeah.
I guess that will...
Michael Bay's Minions. Right?
Well, I don't know. But this Bumblebee movie didn't look like a Michael Bay movie.
It didn't.
So...
No, it didn't.
I don't think...
You know...
Because he's not the person in charge of the Transformers, like, brand. You know what I mean?
No.
It's not...
He's...
Like, it has to go through him. Hasbro owns it, and they're doing fine.
Michael Bay is the rebooter of older series. So if it's like a kid show or beloved franchise, they're going to get Michael Bay to reboot it.
I don't know why you would.
Yeah, they did it with TMNT.
Yeah, which...
They might as well do Street Sharks.
He's done it.
They
a
might as
terrible
well.
job every time.
They might
but
as well
keep
do,
giving it to him, but because they make money.
What else was... they should do He-Man. Michael Bay in He-Man.
He would love that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, so that's got to be then. If they're not, Michael Bay has nothing to do with this, except unless he has some kind of producer credit because he has like a stake in the company or whatever by now.
Yeah.
Then that's awesome. That's great because giving it to people who know how to make movies that are not Michael Bay movies will give this fucking franchise some variety. Give it some... I think it's going to inject fun into it. Because watching the old Transformers, dude, they just become noise after a while. Just like, Jesus Christ. Like, fuck. I just couldn't care less about what's happening on this fucking screen right now. Because, such a bland Transformer bullshit going on screen. And then, because the thing I can say about this Bumblebee movie, at least it fucking, like, looked, at least it was interesting. I thought.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Did you not think so?
A Bumblebee?
What?
Of what?
Bumblebee.
Oh, sorry. I was zoning out. Mm-hmm. I was staring at this picture
I was just talking. Sorry.
Of Haley Steinfeld.
No, we were just having a conversation. Sorry.
Sorry, dude.
Haley Steinfeld also?
You were too busy.
I don't like her.
What?
At all. I was too busy talking about the movie we're talking about.
You were too busy with your paper notes.
I wasn't. I didn't look at him once. He just wasn't listening because he's jerking off to this okay actress.
Well,
I don't hate her either.
After watching,
I don't get why people love her so fucking much. What was she in?
She was Spider-Gwen.
She hasn't blown me away.
She was Spider-Gwen.
Great. She fucking did a voice as Spider-Gwen.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
What?
But
why do you hate her?
I don't
What?
hate her.
You just
I think
said you
she's
hated her.
not great. I don't get why people like she's so big. What's up with that?
It's because Hollywood has an agenda. And
Okay.
they pick certain people and they just throw them out there. They
So
force
she's the
them
new,
in your face.
She's the new Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, kind of. I don't. Is Jennifer Lawrence is a good actor, right?
She's good at crying.
Yeah. And I'm sure
guess.
Haley Steinfeld
She's okay
is the same.
at stuff. And
hey, that's pretty much
I don't
what
think
Hollywood
she's
dictates.
great,
Hey,
but
can you cry on film?
Jennifer
Guess
Lawrence,
what? You're a great
Jennifer Lawrence
actor now.
Is pretty and can I mean, I used to like her a lot more, and then I think she just stopped giving a shit.
Yeah,
she doesn't try as hard because she doesn't have to.
Yeah,
but
because once you get that big,
if you're
and
a good
everybody
actor,
wants
you still try.
Yeah,
and those are the ones that last. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see with all these fucking people.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Like Haley Stein. No, it seems like people really like her, and I can't figure out. Holy shit, she's in the Pitch Perfect movies. That's why. People really fucking love those movies, dude.
Yeah.
Yes. I liked her when she was, I think she was really young, like 14 when she was in her first role. She was so good in True Grit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was in that.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
My dog is attacking me.
No, like what?
Oh, I'm looking at Haley Steinfeld. I told you. I told you what I was doing.
I know. I just don't know what to talk about.
What do you mean?
Not talking,
what do you mean? What are you talking about? My dog was attacking me.
Like, I
can't talk while he's attacking me. Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I want to talk about Memo, dude. I want to talk about how horny this kid was.
Who?
This whole movie. The black kid with the fro.
No, Afro. I got him as.
You just called him Afro. Dude,
I have him in here. I have him in here. As,
you know what's funny?
Afro kid.
Me and Nicole were watching it, and I kept on calling him Afro. I kept on calling him Afro, and then
name,
I felt like that's a derogatory term.
It's not. He had an afro.
Yeah, you did,
and is worthless. Beyond having it.
Well, I mean, I think that's the joke, is that he was that.
Yeah,
worthless.
it was the joke. Yeah, it was, but like, at the same time, I was like, he just like Afro Boy just walked in on her and Bumblebee, dude. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo. Fuck that kid.
Oh, well, I mean, that's what we were saying. That's why I was saying, like, can we talk about how horny this kid was? Because that was like the whole thing. It was like him trying to like hit on this chick this whole time.
Yeah.
He's like obsessed with her.
Dude. Okay. So, God. Okay. I have to look.
And how many times?
This fucking kid. Okay.
I can't believe you have like 20 pages of paper and pen. This dude literally has a notebook full of pen.
I had a lot to say about,
and you're flipping through it.
This fucking show, because I fucking still hated this movie, even though it's way better than all the Michael Bay ones, except the first.
For those that haven't watched this film yet, we haven't really spoiled anything, but we're gonna talk about this film if you haven't watched it. So watch the film and then come back and listen to us talk shit. But also, I liked it more than a lot of these other Transformers movies.
I just said it's it's bad. The first one, I think I like the first Transformers more than this.
Yeah, I think so. I'd say so.
And I think a lot more.
Yeah,
but it's fine. But they picked, because people love Bumblebee. I get it. But he's like my least favorite of the movie ones, especially. It's like, I don't care about Bumblebee.
He's always the transport or the main character.
Dude. Oh my fucking God. I was like, oh, I'm kind of digging this Bumblebee. He's great. Like in the beginning of this. And then they fucking lift him up.
Everything away from him.
As soon as she was lifting him up, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if she's going to cut his fucking voice box out. Here we go.
Yep.
And then she did. Yep. And I'm like, yeah, figured. I hate voiceless Bumblebee. It's not inherently part of his character. It's just part of these movies. Yeah. And even though in the first one they fix it,
so they did
just
try
keep saying it's no good. Like, he just likes it. He talks through the fucking radio, and you can half the time you can barely understand what the fuck he's saying. Nope. And in this, it's just through song. Yeah. And then and when he loses his memory, he's just baby Bumblebee, and I hated it. Yep. I hated baby Bumblebee.
Yeah, he was so innocent.
I was like, he's scared. So, look how scared I couldn't care less. I didn't give a fuck. I stopped. I zoned out, stopped caring about the movie, and that's why I have so much. I think that's why I was writing so much down, because I was just like, ugh. There was whole chunks of the movie I missed, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be watching this. Like, I just didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I hated the middle section of this movie.
Yeah.
They
also had Cliff Jumper, who was like also pretty big in the series.
Cliff Jumper.
He's like,
but he's like, I loved how that looked. I loved when the signal went out and it goes out and they're torturing him.
Yeah.
This other Transformer they're torturing on this fucking moon of Saturn, and it looks dope. It's 3 Transformers on a moon of Saturn. You see Saturn in the background. It just looks cool. You would never see that in a Michael Bay movie without explosions on Saturn, and the fucking moon goes into, and then you would stop caring, because it's just action and noise. I thought it was crazy.
Yeah.
But then it was sad that they wasted that character.
Yeah, they straight up wasted
him. They are robots.
Yeah.
They are robots. Yeah. So they could just be like, yeah, we fixed him.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. He could just always come back.
Yeah.
He never does. Also, if this is anything to if it's canon with the original series, Cliff Jumper never comes back. He's dead.
Yeah.
He's
it's clear in this that is a
kind of
soft
canon.
reboot though, because it shows we see Bumblebee with our own eyes land on Earth, and in the old ones, Bumblebee was here in World War II. So it's not canon with the old ones.
Yeah, how annoying is this? Like, why? Yeah, like you said, why are they okay with voiceless Bumblebee? It's dumb.
Not just okay, but like it's their like mandate.
Yeah,
it seems like
he has to be voiceless. He's a mute.
But when he had the voice, I loved the voice. I was like, who is this voice actor? I didn't look it up because I don't care that much, but it was, but it sounded great. And I was like, this guy should be
sounds like Bumblebee
all the time.
Yeah, it sounds like
and
Bumblebee.
Then
it might have been the same guy.
Would be great the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
just keep him with his voice.
I'd love this always.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so fucking nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, Afro Boy.
Yeah. Horny Afro Boy.
Horny Afro Boy.
Literally horny Afro Boy.
Dude, he's horny as fuck.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
The whole the 80s? Was that 80s, right? 87?
80s, yeah. Because
dude, were everyone in the 80s just that 80s. Horny?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
Because it seemed like
it
was just like
in the 80s,
every time, dude. It was always like I swear every other scene was like a topless dude.
Yeah. Dude. Okay. First of all, these topless fucking dudes. When she's like, give me your shirt, and to like blindfold herself.
Yeah.
Dude, she's wearing 2 shirts. She's wearing 2 shirts in that scene, so why didn't she just use her own shirt?
No.
It's so dumb. It is so fucking dumb, dude. Just so you can have him shirtless for this. Like, it's so dumb. She was wearing a fucking flannel shirt over a t-shirt. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we wanted to show how buff Horny Afro Boy was.
Who wasn't buff, by the way?
he was kind of built.
Good shape.
Yeah, he was in good shape. He was.
I don't
pretty
think
buff.
he's buff.
Oh,
he's all.
What? He had pecs, dude. That's how you know someone's buff. Yeah, when they flex, he probably could flex his pecs so skinny, one at a time. You know,
when someone's so skinny, no fucking way.
Yeah.
He's
you
so
never seen
skinny.
Yeah, he could do it.
No, he was just so skinny that you could see them. Not really. No, he was in like good shape. He looked like he was probably a runner.
Yeah, and this is weird talking about it because these guys are teenagers. So
in the movie,
yeah,
but not the actors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The actors.
Oh yeah, they're 18 plus for sure. Yeah, for sure.
At least.
But yeah, Horny Afro Boy.
Horny fucking Afro Boy. I wrote here, fuck him. Just kidding. No, okay. So this, dude, I got a lot to say about her family too.
Okay. Well, we have like less than an hour.
No, I'm going to tell you right now.
All right, go.
This fucking, first of all, Horny Afro Boy.
Yeah, wait. What page is that on? 20 page?
Yeah.
How many pages you got?
There's 2 pages. There's I got a lot. Oh, this whole thing is the mom. I hate the mom.
Jesus, I hate all those characters.
Dude, the mom,
her family can go to hell.
So fucking okay. Oh wait. Horny Afro Boy.
Okay, one at a time.
Look,
one at a time. Okay.
The Horny Afro Boy goes to fucking. Oh my god, dude! When she just gets in this fight with her mom about her dead dad. Okay, the main girl, and then is very upset, visibly upset about this, dealing with her dead dad. No. It's even worse.
Jesus Christ, what?
Dude, because there's a lot going on about this fucking dead dad.
Yeah.
Like always.
That was like the whole story.
Yeah. And then I think, it's when the fucking girls made fun of her, which, by the way, like, goddamn movie bullies, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You made fun of the dead dad?
Yeah.
So, because he was in the car. They're in the car already. But then they're driving away. And he's like, I'm going to make her feel better. And he's looking at her and he's like, do you know what? And he's like, I'm going to say something profound. And he kind of like looks up to the sky thoughtfully. And this isn't even a setup for the joke in the movie, by the way. This is supposed to be dramatic. It could have been great if it was a joke, but it wasn't. Because then he looks up to the sky and kind of bites his lip like, yeah. And then looks at her, he's like, there's this quote I like. A quote I like.
Yeah, okay.
Great. It's so dumb. Okay. It's fine. The quote's fine, by the way. But there's this quote I like. Like, this is his big move. There's this quote I like. The darkest nights produce the brightest stars. Great. Great.
He's a nerd, man.
Fucking idiot.
It's part of his fucking character.
It's terrible.
Like the thing is, he's trying to make these moves or be profound. Like that's his character. He's just a dumbass.
That was the writers thinking of this movie, thinking they were being profound.
You know, I'm gonna be honest.
Because
that would literally be us.
There's a joke right after.
Yeah. Doesn't
And
he say
then
something
these
about
guys
revenge?
are like, we're gonna be profound, baby.
Yeah.
You know.
But he says like, yeah, you know what sounds fun? Revenge.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't want to do that. And then he's like, well, that sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
He's like,
well, then Bumblebee's into it.
yeah. He's like, hell yeah, let's fucking
But
kill him.
like-
He's like, I killed people earlier today, so I might as well. Yeah.
Fucking Bumble. But I don't know.
Also,
how I feel about this
when did
fucking movie,
when did
dude.
he come back to Earth? Like, when did he he turned to that car in his last ditch effort to survive, right? Remember? He's scanning the area
No.
and he sees the Volkswagen.
Yeah.
He's like losing his memory and his power.
Right.
When was that compared to when she found him?
What are you
Right? How
talking
long
about?
was he in that lot?
Like, it seems like a couple days.
Was it a couple days or was it a couple years?
It seems like a couple days because all of a sudden, like, it seemed. Because why the fuck? Because why didn't the? Because if it was a couple of fucking days or years, then what's the? I don't understand why it took the Decepticons so fucking long to find him.
Yeah. I don't know.
I thought it was like
Well, he was
a while
Well, the thing
later.
is, he was like dusty and old. Like when
Was he dusty and
Yeah,
old?
remember? Like she like I felt like there was
I just thought
a
he
time
looked all-
in between.
I thought he just looked
because when they cut
grimy
back
'cause they're in a dusty
no
car
because they
lot.
cut back to John Cena and his face that was gouged has a scar. So it's been a
so
bit.
it's been like
years,
a year at least.
probably longer than that.
Why? You just
Probably longer than that because he got
Why?
his whole team killed.
okay.
And he's got the
And he had a
built up
scar.
animosity.
Okay.
So it's probably been like 10 years. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
When were Volkswagen Beetles cool?
When were they cool?
Yeah, when were
Like
they
the
like
70s probably when they were made.
Yeah, so maybe
Well,
10
they were made in
years.
the 40s,
So
but-
who knows? I don't know. They didn't really explain
but
that.
it didn't. Nothing looked different. Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
They didn't. Yeah, there's not a clear timeline.
Yeah.
Except that it's the 80s. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But I
Yeah.
thought when it showed Earth, it shows what year it is.
It was 1987, yeah. I don't know.
So then it's 80 fucking 7.
Who-
So then then it's only been a little bit.
So
it's
it
even-
just it
that's
almost
even
looked
weirder.
like it almost looked like he like went up
That's
ranks from
weird
them.
because
Yeah.
it looked like
because they had
Went
to
up
they had to
ranks. Why?
form
How did he
section
go up
7.
ranks?
They had to form section 7 for the Transformers. So that was their first interaction with Transformers.
was the Decepticons.
No, well, yeah, I guess it was
Yeah.
the Decepticons and Bumblebee because
Okay.
the Decepticons were already there.
Right.
Yeah,
But they didn't. Okay.
yeah, I'm just saying,
But it's been like a few months at least.
maybe, yeah, maybe it could have
Because
been.
when it shows Earth, it shows the year, I thought.
I don't know.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
So
well, this doesn't matter. Who cares?
I don't remember Bumblebee being like dusty.
He was. He was hella dusty. She sits in the car and everything's
He
covered in
did
dust.
die after fighting on like that beach. So that'd be in him. By the way, what's up with the Transformers when they're not cars. Like
No.
they are robots.
They're robots.
in disguise.
Yes.
So they should only just aesthetically
Look
make
like
themselves
cars, yeah.
superficially look like
Not
cars.
actually made out of cars.
But
yeah.
she's able to fix him.
Yeah.
He has a working engine.
Yeah.
What is this?
They don't explain it.
It's weird.
Yeah.
What is
weird.
this?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I was
it's
wondering.
stupid.
What the
No,
fuck is this?
I thought okay, so that scene where she parks him and she's like working on him, right?
Yeah.
And that piece just falls to the ground.
Well, that was.
Instant. You remember what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Like,
well, yeah, when his
him.
dick fell
Yeah.
out.
That's it. That's exactly. I was like, oh shit, his dick fell. Like, that's. I was like, please don't touch his
That
dick.
was his dick.
Do Transformers have dicks?
No. There's no fucking.
On our planet, if I may,
Okay. Okay.
On our planet, we call them tasty.
No. Jesus Christ, Optimus. Jesus Christ. Get the fuck out of here, Optimus Prime.
Usually our dicks are
Oh, God.
Megatron's cube-like.
Wait. So, in the first movie, that cube, that's not your dick.
No, I was mistaken.
Oh, I thought it was your dick.
They are.
I thought that's what you were saying.
They are
Ah.
our ball sacks.
Oh, the cube? Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that makes
'cause we
sense.
saw the dick
no,
in
that makes
this.
sense because when the cube touches things, it brings life.
Yeah, dude. Gross.
all those other
not
Transformers,
until you
that
forget
Mountain
again.
Dew machine that turns into a Transformer.
Oh my God, it was.
It's just
Yeah.
it's ball sack. It's a ball sack that turned that into
and then
Transformer.
because it has like Energon on it.
Energon on our planet is the same thing as what you humans call cum.
No, we call it semen.
Oh Jesus! Jesus!
Jesus Christ. We call it semen. It's not.
Oh, my bad.
Optimus Prime, everyone.
Yeah, he's no good.
Yeah, he's a.
Keep him away from your kids.
Yeah, I think he's been watching a little bit too much Predicon smut.
Yeah. He's getting weird. He's been on Earth for way too long. He used to be
he was here during the 70s for sure.
He used to be a great
with-
hero on his planet. Now, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he used to fight for freedom, and
Yeah.
now he's just smut.
I was fighting for.
No. We're not going to allow you to ruin yourself, Mr. Prime. Mr. Prime.
Cube.
The cube.
The Cube Boy.
Is he calling him boy? That's their thing. That's their game. It's Optimus Prime and Megatron.
Yeah.
I hate Baby Bumblebee, but I really like regular Bumblebee pretty much.
He was badass, dude.
For the
Dude,
first time. This is the first time I've liked Bumblebee.
Dude, that luchador move that he does, he like throws his legs up and grabs her by that Decepticon by the head and just like flips her. It's like, Jesus.
Oh my God, dude. My favorite joke in the movie was when he gets, is it Dropkick? Right? Yeah.
Dropkick. What the
So he gets
kind of name
Dropkick,
is that, dude?
So when he throws that chain, that's cool anyway. That it gets caught in the
Oh, yeah, I
rudders,
know what you're talking about.
And then but then it's all throughout his robot body, and he's like, "You think these chains can hold?" And then he just gets fucking blown up. Bumblebee just yanks on him, and he explodes.
Yeah. Dude, I actually
awesome.
I laughed
That's
out loud.
I did too.
I laughed out loud. And then I
You
think
these chains can hold? And it's just legs.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. No,
That's really fucking good.
the thing is, this movie does have really genuine funny moments.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
I enjoyed this movie more than I thought I would.
Just because it was funny?
Well, there's some funny moments, and some of them I'm kind of blanking out. That was one of them for sure.
Yeah. That was the only part I laughed out
Yeah.
loud. That was the only part that made me laugh. Like there's a couple, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I never I like that he pointed out that John Cena pointed out that he's like, they literally called themselves Decepticons. We're gonna trust them.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And that dumbass Dr. Powell.
Yeah.
He's just 100%. He's so excited to meet aliens that he's just ignoring all the red flags everywhere. Not just that they're called Decepticons, but that clearly something's up. And then he figures it out, gets liquefied. He doesn't even get to to have like a character growth moment. He just figures it out, and then they just kill him.
Also, hey,
that's awesome.
Can we talk about how I didn't understand that these Decepticons could they could turn into flying vehicles and land vehicles.
They're a specific type of Transformer.
They are?
Yeah. Some of them have two forms. I forget what that's called though. Fuck.
So why is Bumblebee so important? And why is
because he's like
Optimus Prime can't do that?
No. What do you mean?
Bumblebee can't do that.
Bumblebee
They can't
can't do it.
They can't double transform.
No, only certain Transformers can do it.
Why the fuck?
I don't know. I've never understood.
And why
they
was
can't.
Megatron a gun?
I've never understood why they can't why they could never just scan certain things
and just turn into
keep changing into different things over and over and over.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but
they could.
Certain ones were like car to plane to robot, you know.
Yeah.
But I forget. It has a name. There's a who cares? But like,
who cares?
There's a name for it.
Okay.
When a Transformer has two forms.
It's annoying. It's dumb.
Why?
I hate it.
There's rules.
Because it's like, well, if Optimus Prime is the Prime, which is like the highest level of like authority, essentially.
I think it just means that he's big and is dangerous. I think it's that he's bigger and stronger. That's all.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all he's ever
Well, I know
done.
that the Prime is
That's
the
all he's
one
been.
that protects the Allspark. That was like the whole thing.
So it's just a job?
Yeah. It's like
that
the
sucks.
highest honor, I guess, or the highest leadership
It's
role.
a knight.
Yeah, it's the highest leadership role.
It's a knight. It's sir.
Yeah, I
Right?
guess.
Prime is like, you know what I
Well,
mean?
not everyone can be a Prime.
Not
That's the
everyone
thing.
can be a fucking knight.
Well, what? Sir Patrick Stewart?
Yeah.
He's not a knight.
A queen has to choose because
There's so many sirs.
because nobody's a fucking knight anymore. You fucking
Well,
jackass.
duh.
I'm
What?
talking
How
about,
many? How many knights?
I'm
Dude,
talking
you're
about
telling
a
me that there's only
medieval
one knight? You're
you
telling me there's
jackass.
only one knight? There was multiple knights,
Oh
and
my
a lot
God.
of them were dukes.
Yeah, because we're not on a fucking robot
What?
made up fairy tale planet.
You just said that. You just said that it's like being a knight or a sir, and it's not
And there's
because there's
not.
only one Prime.
Yeah, there's only one Prime,
Yeah,
right?
there's only one Prime
Right. Optimus
at
Prime.
every time. There's only
Is there? What about the Council of Primes? All the fucking primes.
Well, they were all. I don't know. I can't remember now. What the fuck?
Okay.
What was the Council of Primes?
They were the group of primes that
Well,
died.
that was never a thing in the original series. There's only one Prime at every
At
time.
any time.
Yeah,
That's
the protector of
great.
the Allspark.
So it's a job.
Yes.
Like I said.
Yeah.
It's not
You said it was. You
it's an
just
honorable
compared it
job.
as a sir.
It's a job.
You said it was a sir.
And then you said, no, it's like this honorable. I'm like, oh, like a knight, like being a knight. And you're like, no, it's like this. So
no,
it's
no,
a
no.
job.
You compared it to
No.
being a sir,
It's-
and I said no. There's only one Prime.
So-
There's multiple sirs.
Great. So he's a fucking security guard for the Allspark.
What?
Cool. He holds the Allspark. Great. That's it. That's all it means.
We are not.
I would rather they be I'd rather they be like a type of Transformer. Now knowing that it's like, oh, that means that
It's a leadership role. A Prime is a leadership role.
That blows. And because the Autobots,
His name is just Optimus.
because the Autobots go back literally nowhere because like they're the rebels of their planet.
Yeah.
So that means they've just made up being a Prime. And so it's not like handed down from our ancestor. No, it's just we made it up when we rebelled.
It's a leadership
And
role.
they chose
to protect
this
the
guy.
Allspark.
And by the way, his name isn't even really Optimus.
What is it?
He has a real name.
What's his name,
Because
John?
he was a dude. He was a factory worker on Cybertron, and doing it because they were all like slaves, type thing.
Okay.
But he worked in a factory, and then like I think. Like something happened to him and he was reborn as Optimus Prime. It's so lame. He has a horrible name. Because I read it. I was like,
Jimmy-
that's it?
Jimmy
Like,
Joe.
that's it? And it wasn't even something like how Hot Rod becomes Rodimus
Yeah.
Prime.
Yeah.
It was like, had nothing to do with fucking his name. It's just, he's called Optimus Prime now.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
No
sounds
offense,
good.
Optimus.
But your old name sucked. When
We don't even know
when
it.
you
That's
were just
why- that's how lame it
a
was.
factory worker dude. Anyway,
Yeah. So
yeah.
weird.
So it's a job. Like, but it's to protect. He's just the guy
it's an
who
honorable
protects the
job.
Allspark. But it's not
Of the galaxy.
It's not because they are the rebels. So it doesn't.
Well, if you
It
give
sucks.
if you gave
'Cause
Megatron the
being an
Allspark,
Autobot
guess what
is-
happens?
that's new.
The world, it's over. It's Armageddon.
Okay, I
they
get
take
it.
over everything.
But
the
that just
universe.
means it will become honorable. It's not. Optimus Prime doesn't get to be like, I'm the one that does this, so it's honorable now. It becomes honorable after him if he's passing down that title. But if that's it, dude, that blows.
Yeah.
That sucks. That just bummed me out.
Yeah.
Because, well, the real thing is that they probably were like, no, it's this honorable thing. It's this honor. It's this and this and this. But forgot that they also wrote that the Autobots are the rebels from this society, right? And then forgot that because they didn't give a shit what they were writing back in the 80s because it was to sell toys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The whole point was to sell toys. Everything.
Or
was
is it
for
not?
some
It's
kind
not
of
an
capital gain.
Autobot thing. Is it whatever their species is called thing?
think
I know
it's
they're
just
called it.
Transformers.
There's no
Well,
way
I
they're
don't know
called.
what.
There has to be a name.
There
Who
was
cares?
the races. I think are just Predicon.
Sexual
yeah.
Predicon.
Yeah, Decepticon. I don't know.
No, because it's like their factions.
Yeah,
And then they are Transformers, but there has to be a name, and I'm pretty sure that there's a name in
cares?
them because there's the movie thing, like
Yeah.
because they were created by those like aliens.
of
There's
course.
aliens that created them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like everything else.
which are like some of their main villains.
the Fallen, right?
No, well, I mean, like in the cartoons and shit.
Oh, I don't know.
I think they made up the Fallen.
Did they?
Who was a Prime, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
So was Leonard Nimoy. Who the fuck? Wait, I can't remember his name now. Fucking
Who cares?
Lemoynis Prime. And then, yeah, there's primes all over the place in these movies. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Is there only one Prime in the cartoon
Yeah, there's only one Prime ever
at a time?
at a time until it's passed down.
Except in the movies.
Yeah, and the only reason why
Except
Rodimus
except in the movies.
why he becomes Rodimus is
Well, I mean,
because he was dying.
Optimus
Yeah,
Prime
he was
died.
died. Yeah, yeah,
And he turned brown.
of course.
That sucks.
Everyone turns brown when they die. I don't know.
What?
Yeah,
Clearly. Yeah. That's science.
yeah, yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
that.
Hey,
Yeah. That's just
I went to
science.
I went to med school a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I found out about the brown thing.
Then I quit because
And
I
I
was
quit.
like, that's weird.
That's weird. I'm out.
I'm dropping now. That's weird.
I'm out. Fuck this.
Yeah, let's get back to this movie because we're running out of time.
Okay, our main characters, Afro Boy.
Horny Afro Boy. He has a first name, all right? It's Horny.
Horny Afro Boy. The mom. Okay, so the mom, what the fuck? She is so obsessed with having comfort in her life.
Yeah.
Like, which is fine. She's doing her own thing. She got remarried, but it's
Is
not
she
fine.
married or she just have a boyfriend?
They said stepdad.
Ron or okay. So it's Ron.
Yeah. But so she's so like up her own ass with her happiness that she has no idea what's going on with her
course.
kid.
And
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
Is that like all 70s parents? I felt like that was kind of like the
An
thing.
80s parent, like
An 80s parents, they like didn't care
but
about
they
their
also,
kids.
no,
right?
What? Yeah,
They didn't care.
People in the 80s,
Well,
70s, and 80s,
when
parents didn't care
Well,
about their
when Bill
fucking
Burr
kids.
talks about his family, like F is
Right.
for Family is kind of based on loosely on his family, right?
Yeah, so Bill
so
Burr is
it's-
alcoholic dad who didn't. Means
I'm just
that's
saying. I'm
everybody.
just saying.
Are you
there's some
honestly
kind of
saying this?
stereotype with like 80s and like 70s parents that didn't
There's like
really
a
know
stereotype
anything
of it,
about their
but
kids.
that's fucking insane to think that they didn't give a fuck about
it's
their kids.
a blanket statement,
because
but
of
that's
the
just a stereotype of the
That's so
70s and
insane.
80s and maybe 90s.
It's fucking insane.
And then now we care too much about our kids,
That is
and now they're all
absolutely
pussies,
insane.
and apparently,
Yeah.
yeah. So who knows?
Which is like it's this. What the fuck are you saying?
I'm just saying they're using stereotypes that parents literally
But they're
had no
not.
idea what their kids were about or why they were acting a certain
they
way.
have that on a surface level, but then they have the mom with like actual emotion being all upset and shit. They're trying to make it so it's a modern movie too, but she's just terrible. All she fucking cares about is not just herself. Like she's just a jackass.
Yeah.
Her
Oh,
daughter
yeah.
is clearly upset.
Oh, yeah.
And then the worst thing she does is, here, honey, here's your birthday present. and it's the helmet.
Yeah.
And instead of me smirking at the joke, I got all pissed off because I was like, this fucking bitch doesn't understand.
Yeah,
and like
that was the whole point. They did that on purpose. Yeah, they did that on purpose.
No, it was all dum dum. Dum, 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 dum. It's supposed to be a funny scene, and then the guy's like, "Hey, I got this thing."
Yeah,
it's
smile
so
more.
That was his thing was fine, but I can't fucking handle this mom.
No,
Like,
you're not supposed to.
She is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
No, you are supposed to a little bit because then it's her mom, and then they hug you at the end.
They make
You're supposed to
you
care a
hate these
little bit.
characters. Yeah, they make you like get mad at these characters and redeem them later.
But they didn't
In a
redeem him
sense.
to me. I was like, this bitch, I hope she dies. And I was hoping that
The car,
that she's gonna get hit by the car and she'll be dead. I knew that wouldn't happen.
Of
I knew
course
they were
not.
gonna
This
try
is
to
a kids movie.
But they never did anything to redeem the mom.
No.
She didn't even ever believe her.
Yeah, well, I mean,
The fucking stepdad got redeemed, but not the mom.
no,
Fuck this
no,
mom.
because I think they want people
And then
to.
they're trying to gaslight the kid into being like, hey, no, you did that. Fuck you.
Yeah,
This pisses me off. So fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Fucking mom. What did she say? Oh yeah, smiling too. She was so happy. It's like, thanks, mom. She almost sounded like she was in tears. Probably
Yeah.
never had a fucking gift from her mom in her life.
Yeah.
Even when the dad was alive.
I think even she
Like,
was
the
kind
dad
of
is the only
hoping.
good one.
I think she was kind of also hoping that they give her a car, right?
I'm sure that she
Yeah,
was hoping
and then
like,
just, like, they straight up just
keys would be there. I'll tell you who the hero of the movie is. The old guy.
Oh yeah.
He's like, no, I'm sorry. Nah,
Yeah, we're not. Yeah.
it's yours, kid. And I was like, oh. bleh.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I literally
He's
after
the
that
fucking
after that
hero.
part, I was literally like, "Oh, so he's your dad now."
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, "Oh, he's your dad now."
Yeah.
This old man,
You
probably
live there
pervy
now.
and racist, is
Yeah.
your dad now.
He's your dad now. I thought
He's just reading Hustlers. That's
Yeah.
what he does for his job.
no big deal.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the hero of the movie.
he really is.
He's way more heroic than
But then
Bumblebee
also
and
they kind of like
Optimus Prime.
they
Fuck them.
deteriorate his character a little bit when they're like, "Oh yeah, she's never gonna get that."
Yeah, they give him a little bit, but
he's like, "Oh, she looks so happy though."
he's like, she's happy.
So I mean, like, yeah, I like the movie because of there are funny parts and there are really cool parts. There's a lot of flaws in this movie.
Yeah.
A lot of flaws.
But I'll tell you what's not a flaw is the fucking Transformers. They were fucking awesome. I liked
yeah.
them in this movie.
Uh-huh.
Even the generic, like the Not Starscream.
yeah, that's what I was like, who the hell is this? Did you notice that they use
But
the
it's
same
awesome.
jet? They use the same jet. They're like, we're not gonna.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the same jet.
Okay.
Same colors, same everything. Which makes sense because you put a lot of time and effort into
Into the
fucking making that
fucking
thing.
model, yeah.
But there was a part that really stuck out to me, and I was like, "What the hell?" So it's that part where they use the energon to power their little tower,
Yeah.
and
Another space laser.
dude, and that chick transformer Decepticon is like, "Get away from there!" and she starts shooting at it. And I was like,
dude.
and she flies down there and points her freaking missile or gun at the energon thing. I'm like, hey, first off, why would you you're telling her to get away from it so she doesn't destroy
doesn't
it or
hurt
yeah,
it. You
and
think this
you are
little-
pointing guns and literally shooting
You thought
at
this
it.
little human could hurt your precious device, but
Yeah,
you're like,
and you're shooting.
yeah, it's like,
So
Jesus.
I was like, what the hell? That
Yeah.
makes zero sense. Also, Energon should be hella radioactive, and she probably died the next year.
no, because yeah, it should be for sure. But Energon, we've seen it in all these movies.
Yeah.
Just it does whatever.
Because that's
It's
what
magic.
that dude. It was straight
it's
up
magic.
just
Transformers
ridiculous.
jizz.
This weird, yeah.
You know, it just does whatever.
Well, Optimus was talking about it
dude.
earlier.
In the beginning, when they mentioned her diving, I was like, no, wonder if this is going to come back in the end. And then it was worse than I thought because she literally saved Bumblebee by diving. I was like,
Did she save
my
the
God.
She didn't save him.
Are you sure?
He was like chilling in the water, and
why
his
the
eyes were
fuck?
glowing.
Would she have died? What is the point?
She wanted to check if he was okay.
Great, what
I
a
felt
genius
like. That's
scene.
why I thought it was dumb. I was like, oh, he's okay.
She
like
didn't wake him up.
she didn't do anything. His eyes were still glowing in the water.
'Cause
So
it-
that's
no,
what
they
I was really.
weren't.
They weren't.
Because they were like, I thought they were going out and she did the. Fine.
What'd she do?
Maybe
What'd she
not.
do down there?
Maybe not.
she swam down there, and I was like, damn, she's swimming deep. And then his eyes were still glowing, and I was like, oh, he's okay. And then they just come back up. That's why I was really confused about that scene. I don't know. Did I see it wrong?
I thought because she was on that fucking tower when that shit got on. I thought it was 'cause she was exposed to the energon, and that's why they did the close up of it touching her.
I don't know.
And then Energon brought him back.
Is that what happened?
I thought.
Is that what happened?
That's what I thought.
I don't know. Maybe I was so confused about how deep it was. I don't know.
Maybe that just was my headcanon trying to make it make sense.
Maybe that's what happened.
They did do that, and that never paid off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
She saved. Dude, I'm telling. That's how I walked away from it. Is that she saved Bumblebee.
I thought
through the power of diving.
Maybe
that's all it was. Maybe when he's down there dying, and then and he's dying, and sees a perfect dive, and it fucking sparked his allspark. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean. Yeah. And so he's like, I'm going to figure out a way to fuck this kid.
He's like, she's already touching my D.
Yeah. I'm going to figure out a way for me to fuck this child. That's Bumblebee. Oh, yeah. That's how Bumblebee talks. Yeah. That's pervert Bumblebee. I like how Optimus Prime I try to do an Optimus Prime voice. But with pervert Bumblebee, I'm going to fuck this child.
He's got...
I'm going to fucking... She's going to be... She already touched it. Yeah.
We already went to third base.
Put this down.
Yeah. He was looking at Afro Boy and was like, you're not the only horny one.
Yeah. He's going to, Afro Boy.
Horny Afro Boy.
I wonder. Her character's done. Are they just going to do a new main character every time? Because they're doing the...
Dude.
But there's no generations of like famous Transformers things to go to except for the movies now. Because now it's... The 80s were the original. 90s are Beast Wars.
Yeah.
So it's like, where do they go?
Well, they have a lot of like animated series that come afterwards.
Not like the big iconic ones. So it's like they don't need to jump by decade anymore, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? They can.
So what are they doing with this Beast Wars thing? This is going to be in the 90s, you said?
Yeah, it's in the 90s.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because that's when Beast Wars was a thing.
But what the fuck?
It makes sense with these two
movies. I'm really
but
confused
it doesn't make
how they're going to go
sense
about this.
To jump anymore after that.
Because it seemed like in the Beast Wars series,
out of nowhere. It's not just. It's like they're coming from a different time.
I know, but I'm just saying, like in the Beast Wars series, they were smaller Transformers. They were like human size, essentially.
Okay, wouldn't they be in this too?
Who knows? I don't know. You said there's going to be Optimus Primal, so is it Optimus Prime or is it Optimus Primal?
It's both. That's what I said. I literally just was like, it's two different timelines coming together, and you went, I know.
But no, I didn't.
Yes, you did just now.
Maybe. I don't know.
That means you just not listening to anything I say, and you go, yeah. That's what just happened.
No, I do that all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's literally what just happened.
Yeah, there's a button that I just pressed.
It's just, yeah. No, like, they both are in this.
Okay. Both
of them. Yes.
Optimus Primal and
Optimus Primal. Also, like, there's only like four of the Beast Wars, like 4 Beast Wars characters in this.
Okay.
That are confirmed.
All right.
And then there's Bumblebee and fucking Optimus Prime, and I don't know who else. We haven't seen any of the others.
Yeah.
For this new series, since Bumblebee, they didn't show any of Cliff Jumper's corpse.
Yeah. He got cut in half, dude. Straight up. Just cut straight in half.
It just cuts away out of nowhere to the moon on by Saturn. And to one of Saturn, whatever the one they're on, probably, and it's just his corpse.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on, and it's just up there still.
And there's a tumbleweed. It's just
like Optimus Prime is like, Travis is like, where the fuck is Cliff Jumper? And it just shows dead body.
Just 2 halves, dude. Yeah.
They don't even know what happened to him.
No.
And then Bumblebee's just like, who cares?
And it's funny because like Cliff Jumper looks how Bumblebee should look. I mean, he looks like Cliff Jumper.
Classic.
Yeah.
Bumblebee
and Cliff Jumper like look the same, but just one was red and one was yellow. Yeah.
I'm sure that's on purpose too.
Yeah.
They wanted to make like, let's at least do the right one.
Yeah.
You know, like the right look to this guy who was gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
Like, because people expect Bumblebee to look a certain way nowadays, which is ridiculous because I think Bumblebee, when he doesn't have his mask on, is a horrible design, and he looks fucking hideous.
He looks badass with a mask.
The mask is great.
Yeah, and
but
I love
without
how
him,
it's the
it
honeycombs,
looks like two
the
big
hexagons
eyes.
too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
His
so
mask
sick.
is badass.
Yeah.
but then his eyes
And his face.
on his real face,
It's stupid.
like it looks like they're just two big, like like baby eyes, and it looks like he has a binky in his mouth.
Yeah,
dude. What the fuck? It's so bad. And
Yeah,
then when
I
he
hate
started acting like a baby, I was like,
he goes
Jesus
into the house and
Christ.
destroys everything.
Yes.
What the hell?
Like she said, like you have one friend.
Yeah.
And she said, please stay the fuck in here. And obviously you don't go into their house.
Yeah.
And even if he was that dumb and he went in, you think after breaking the
One
first
thing,
two things,
yeah.
you'd go, oh, I'm leaving. You know?
No.
He kept going.
Nope.
And then not even like, oh, I'm fucking everything up. No, it was like he broke this and then broke that and then sat on this and then went over here. Like, fuck him.
Yeah. Also,
Baby Bumblebee sucks.
hey, when she is like trying to give excuses or like to her mom, it's like, what happened? She couldn't just say, oh, we got robbed.
I know.
What the fuck? Why would you be like, I'll explain it later?
I wouldn't say anything, dude. I would have left.
Yeah, I've been like, I don't know what the fuck.
Dude,
happened.
I would have left and come back and been like, what the fuck? I would have just pretended to be seeing it for the first time.
Yeah. No.
But
Not in this
I'll
universe.
Explain it later. I want everyone to think it was me.
Yeah.
Like,
How
clearly.
dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I mean, technically, it is her
stupid.
fault because she's
It is
supposed to be
her fault,
watching.
but
she had to work, dude.
just
she had to
leave.
freaking squash some lemons and make some lemonade because she had a job. She's a responsible teen.
Yep.
Trying to get the fuck out of her house.
Yeah. Just stay the
Yeah.
fuck away from her mom, dude.
God, dude, her family was so
Garbage.
insufferable, dude.
Garbage.
I hated
And
it.
then they try to make her brother like this cute innocent boy, but the scene before he's like, can't wait to tell mom about this. You're fucked, bitch, you fucking slut.
He sounded just like
Yeah,
that too.
and he said that
with his deep ass voice.
Yeah, and he's like, you're fucked now, you slut. And then immediately after they try to make him the cute bumbling, like he's trying to help her, like, oh, I just,
Yeah.
no. He was just a prick.
Yeah.
Like, what's happening? Like, what?
Yeah,
pick
they-
one.
I mean, they
Does
should have
her
just
brother
had
suck,
her
or
family
is he just
die
a normal little boy
in that
you know?
giant ass almost accident scene, you
That
know?
would've been nuts.
Yeah.
Dude,
because
I would've-
everyone died in an accident back in the 80s.
Dude, I would.
Everyone just died.
Fucking everyone.
Yeah.
Died.
Any accident
But
just
then
died.
I would. Yeah, no one survived any accident until recently.
Yeah, until seatbelts.
Yes, which they didn't have back then. What the fuck? It's a modern invention. But yeah, dude, if they would have died in that accident. Right before the
It probably would have been the funniest part of the movie.
I probably would have like, what the fuck? I would have rewound. I'd been like, I better restart this movie. This movie is fucking crazier. This movie is the craziest movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The family, like a family action movie, you know? And they kill a family brutally in a car accident.
Yeah.
Ah! Ron, what was his name?
Yeah, Ron. I think it
Ron?
was just Ron.
Was
Sounds
it
like a
Ron?
stepdad name. Yeah.
Okay, that was my stepdad's name.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
That's why I was like, that can't be right.
Oh, my God.
Why
I
didn't
think
I
it's
remember
Ron.
it then?
I think it's Ron.
Is it?
Maybe.
It's weird that I didn't remember it then.
Should we find out?
I guess.
It doesn't matter.
cares?
Who cares?
But he's like just have it so the mom and the brother they die instantly. Ron's just stuck in the.
It's Ron, dude.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But then he's stuck in the fucking metal,
Yeah.
just like help me,
Yeah.
help me. And then he just ran over his dad. He's like, it's all. Jesus Christ! Bumblebee fucking shoots him, puts him out of his misery. There's nothing that can be done for you, Ron. I'm sorry.
It has to be like an 80s
I'll
song.
avenge
you. Know, that
He's like, what? be so fucked up. I'll avenge you.
But no, it's gonna be that Rick Astley song, and it's just gonna be "Gonna Give You Up," and then it just cuts out, and he just shoots him.
Never gonna let. That's all. It's like a joke. Like they're not even taking it seriously.
No, it's gonna be never gonna, and then it just says "live." He just kills him too.
Huh?
He goos him.
Yeah, he just turns it, but just the top half. So you can still grow somehow.
Yeah.
God damn it. But yeah, I figure.
Oh, they had that one stupid comedy scene with the guy, that piece of shit, like hick guy, who was like used all their money to buy that new car.
Oh,
he's
shit.
like, "Oh, not my new car!" You know, it blows up the little convenience store or that truck right there, and then the other one comes and fucks up his car.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I barely remembered that happening.
Yeah, and then he gets gooed.
Does he?
And then they just ignore the lady, but they goo the dude. Yeah, that was the first kill.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention.
When they land on Earth. Yeah, that's what happened. You're probably writing your 50 notes.
Yeah,
your 50-page notes.
Wait,
while
when
that
they
happened.
arrive on Earth?
Yeah, when the Decepticons arrive on Earth, remember, he's like, "No, not my car."
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and then they're talking about, like, you know, about where this Bumblebee 127 or whatever
B12, yeah.
is.
Whatever he's called.
And then they see the guy, and then he just goos him.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap this up. Did we talk about everything? I felt like we did.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty much the movie.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
The movie.
Just shenanigans.
Yeah, and we're not here to recap a fucking movie anyway.
Yeah. You know what? You know what this movie.
We're just talking about it,
Yeah.
and it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It really is just okay.
Yeah.
And you know what it kind of reminded me of? It kind of gave me the same feeling that like E.T. gave me, you know?
That was on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going for that 80s.
Yeah, that's what
movie.
it gave.
Yeah.
It gave me that feel.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like if E.T. was made by a
Bandai
like
or
a
Hasbro.
person who was, yeah, and just not as good of a director. But yeah, it's that. But it's that 80s thing.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, the hidden monster or alien,
Yeah.
in this case, alien. You know that it is ET.
Yeah,
But
straight up, just no
except at the
Reese's
end,
Pieces.
dude. It's literally it's ET if before and after the main plot happened of ET was just slaughtering other aliens that were like his enemy aliens.
He was
and he's
doing
just-
luchador moves.
Yeah, he's just this fucking. That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, he was like, "E.T. kill you."
Yeah. Where it's like we find out he got his memories back and
Yeah.
and E.T. started like smoking cigars right out. He's like,
Also-
yeah.
also-
Elliot.
Elliot, yeah,
is like he's like are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm all right, kid. Listen, I said,
Dude, we didn't even talk about.
Listen, the name's Larry.
Of course, it's Larry.
Larry the alien.
he's like, okay,
Fuck you.
and he just zaps the kids.
Give me more Reese's Pieces,
Yeah,
bitch.
he's
Reese's Pieces and cocaine. That's what I want.
but you're
Every
an alien.
alien. Yeah, every
but you're an alien.
That's what aliens love. You know that, kid? Cocaine's on every planet. Give me some of that
I call-
energon. On my planet, we call it home.
And that's why he was going,
E.T.
that's all he wanted.
Phone means
Phone
snort,
home.
dude.
Yeah. That's what he was
Snort
actually
home.
saying the whole
Yeah,
time.
snort cocaine.
When he couldn't remember who he was. He was like, oh. The one thing he remembered was cocaine.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. So, Bumblebee. Meh.
Yeah.
But the Transformers looked, they look right now. They fixed the Transformers look. We'll see if they continue that.
Yeah.
I think they are. I think that's the whole point of this was to make it so it's
Yeah.
like, hey, yeah, look,
They made
now,
it-
look how fun they look. Look how
Yeah.
cool they look, you know?
So was that also he just dropped her off? in the middle of nowhere, like next to the Golden Gate Bridge. Like he's just like, this is where I'm gonna say goodbye. Also, it was like she broke up with him. You know what? This is what I thought about that scene. Right?
I forgot about
Yeah.
it.
So
he's just like
he drives her up to that Golden Gate Bridge scene, and I bet you he was just like, oh, we're about to get it on now, you know. And she was like, Bumblebee, okay, we have to say goodbye. This is it, you know.
You have to
and
go
he
save the-
dumped her. I mean, she dumped him.
and he's like,
And then he
bought a
scanned the Camaro and he was like, bitch, fine.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
I
fabulous.
was
And
gonna
he
show
pieced
you-
the fuck out, dude. That's what happened. And he was like, oh, hey, it's freaking Optimus Prime.
Yeah,
Was
oh,
that
hey,
Optimus?
dude. At the end? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They never showed him coming. He was just there.
Well, because it was like an after
Well,
credits.
yeah, he was saying that he was coming. Like that was
Yeah,
the whole
that-
thing.
that was the whole point.
We're all coming to Earth
Yeah, and like,
to suck dick.
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm coming.
No, but he's like, yeah, because that was an after credits thing.
Yeah.
They don't have to show him land. It's just they were walking through the woods, and he's like,
Well, I sat this movie out.
like, you know,
Yeah.
But he's like, you did good, but well, you did great, Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Like now I'm here on Earth and will be
be the leader again.
Yeah.
I guess. What is he-
I'm the main character now.
I can go on to continue being the main transformer
To all the Autobots across the star.
across the stars. I, Optimus Prime, will be the main character from here on out. Autobots, roll out. Roll credits.
Fuck.
He's just super vain. He's like, I'm Prime for a reason.
And he's like always using like roll credits, saying shit like that, and he's just like
I'm Prime for
like he's
There can only be one Prime.
Jesus Christ.
And by Prime, I mean prime time.
Yeah.
what? It's prime time.
When he jumps in,
He just starts
To
shooting
battle?
things. He has that one like switchblade
prime
blade.
time.
Dude, they gave Bumblebee a switchblade. Did he always have a switchblade like from his wrist? I thought that was like a
probably not. 'Cause
Optimus thing.
but that's more fun for Bumblebee. It's a stinger. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But no, Bumblebee just was shooting things, and then most of the time he's like fucking Camaro.
Yeah.
With fucking Sam Witwicky in the fucking driver's seat.
Yeah, another horny teen.
Yeah, horny teens.
Just horny teens.
Yeah.
That's what
They
these movies are about.
The Transformers are attracted to horny teens.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also,
That sounds gross.
You know what pisses
Just
me
sounds
off?
gross to see.
I
to
always
say.
I always get mad because it's like these teens are always like, we have to help him fight. And it's like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I hate that.
What are you gonna do against a metal
Yeah.
freaking robot? You can't do anything.
But you
They got
better believe
lasers.
They do help. And it
Yeah,
does
somehow they
fucking
do
save the
help. It's
day.
so annoying.
I hate it. I hate when the humans
Give me the cue,
Dude,
boy.
like, I get why the studios think they have to have the fucking human characters throughout these movies, but like, I don't get why they're involved in the main fight at the end.
Yeah.
Any of them,
Nope.
you know? Like, you're not getting smashed
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
One flick and you're dead.
Yeah. How many
But they're
times-
somehow not getting stepped on. And then beyond that, they also
Yeah.
are somehow always the ones to actually do it. Like, I
Yeah.
could not fucking believe that Shia LaBeouf killed Megatron in the first movie. I was like, what the fuck? It wasn't even Megatron.
Yeah. Also, hey, so how many explosions were these kids in? So many. Like, they got blown up like 7 times.
Did they?
Yeah. And the only explosion that
remember the
actually
one.
really hurt them was when John Cena's team put the C4 on the garage.
Yeah, I remember
You
when
couldn't
he
just
blew
use
that
the
in.
door, dude.
I know.
Like they're like, we
just
gotta
throw
open
it.
it up with a C4. Like, and then they blow it up. They fly like 30 feet, and the kid's like bleeding from all over. Like, horny Afro
But
Boy
I'm
is
pretty.
bleeding
Wasn't
from
he
everywhere.
trying to kill Bumblebee though? That was the point. I thought that he was trying to hurt them.
Maybe.
I thought he was trying to. I
don't
didn't
know.
realize the dumbass kids showed up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought he was trying to kill Bumblebee.
by blowing up the door. It's dumb.
I thought they were just, that was the first attack.
I thought that was like
and then
them
you
trying to
come in
get
shooting.
in. Yeah. I thought they were just trying to get inside.
They blow it up and then they just riddling Afro Boy with bullets, dude. He's just
and somehow he survives.
yeah, he would because of course. But
and then he's
dude,
like,
if he didn't survive, I'd be so happy. He's like, oh shit, the parents just got killed in the fucking in that car accident, and now Afro Boy just got riddled with bullets. You're like, fuck.
Yep.
That'd be nuts. But it didn't happen.
Yep.
But yeah, I thought that was an attack. I didn't know he was just trying to. I didn't see that scene as he was just trying to open the door. I thought he literally fucking was.
Oh, I thought
he was attacking Bumblebee.
I just
That's what
figured,
I thought.
like, if that's what. I just figured that was just an excessive way of opening a door. That was just like, get this door open. I swear he said that. I don't know. But anyways, that was Bumblebee. An explosive intro to Transformers, I guess. I don't know. Who knows where this is? What this has anything to do with the original trilogy / quad? I don't know. Quintuply, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. And it doesn't really matter.
Nah, nothing.
You know what I mean?
No.
But I think Bumblebee. I mean, I bet you the new new one will look aesthetically like that. It'll have that same thing with, that Optimus Prime will have the blue mask with the red, so
Yeah.
I really think that they were just trying to introduce us. So they're trying to make a buck by making a Bumblebee movie.
Yeah.
But I think that they were trying to make us like, here's what the Transformers are going to be looking like. Here's like a little tease of that. Here's at least Optimus. And then Bumblebee gets his own movie, which has been in the works for a long time. So it's like people were already working on this, whether Michael Bay was still in charge or not. People were like, they were making this Bumblebee movie. It would be different, It probably had the same type of characters and shit like that, but then it would have been more of a direct prequel.
Yeah.
That makes no sense because he fought in World War II.
Yeah.
So
weird.
I bet you they were working off of a fucking like a script from forever ago, from years ago.
Yeah.
I really think so. I think that because they commissioned the script, they paid for it, so they want to use it, and then they just they pay other people to kind of fix it to like make it work now, but use the same exact fucking thing. And that's why it has the most generic nothing Transformers in it, except for Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. It's just like, here's Dropkick.
Yeah.
And here's, what was she called?
I don't know.
She has a good, who the fuck is she? I don't know. Who cares? I wrote it down because of shit, but she's not Starscream.
No.
But she,
I did like them. I did like them.
Because they didn't want to use, they can't just use Starscream and have him die.
Yeah.
It should have just been Starscream.
Yeah.
But
It
then,
should've. Yeah,
but
it
then
should've
if it's Starscream doing something the whole time, flying off into space, that's how the first movie ended.
yeah.
So like, you don't want to do that, I guess. But I would rather be watching a movie about Starscream.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah.
But
It was badass though. They had Soundwave like do his like thing with like the little cassette thing coming out of his chest, and it was that like tiger that attack. Yeah, it was sick.
Dude,
Loved it.
that was the
best part of the
beginning of the
movie.
movie, and then the flashback to when the fuck is that flashback happen? Is it when he gets his memories back? No,
It's when his chest and they're like banging on his chest.
Oh, and it flashes to that, and it's like showing the rest of the intro to the movie. Shows the rest of that.
Talking about his dick.
Fucking dope. But anyway,
He's like, to all the Autobots
Across the stars. Mine, the prime dick. The prime meat
oh, Jesus.
is here on Earth. If you want to come and if you want to come and auto bang this Autobot, get your asses here.
Get your asses here.
So dumb.
I know, and him talking that casually sounds wrong.
Get your asses to Earth.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
why all the Decepticons are trying to stop him. They're trying to stop this
good
Autobot
guys.
orgy.
Yeah.
Just
Auto
like,
bang. The auto bang.
yeah.
Oh no.
And they do, yeah, that makes a lot of sense because it's like the Autobahn, and you can go as fast as you want, and they're just going as fast as they want. You know? Yeah, live short,
will be
live fast.
Yeah.
Unicron will be reborn through our auto banging.
They will hear us across the stars. All right.
Jesus. Yep. So on that note.
Yeah, on that on that auto banging note,
Oh God.
we will end this episode on just Transformers, I guess, and Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you haven't followed us on social media, check us out on pretty much everything
Everywhere.
at WTFisodes. Do it. Add us, comment on our videos, and we'll send you a dick pic.
Yeah.
Auto dicks. Autobot dicks.
Auto dicks?
Auto bot dicks.
What?
I don't know.
What are you saying, dude?
Does anyone know what anyone's saying?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Okay. We'll check on the next one.
See ya.
Peace out.